Hi there! We're gonna talk today about what an algorithm is. I'm sure you have heard this word, but I want to clarify for you all the aspects you have to know about it. Why do you need algorithms? You will need it to pass any kind of technical interview to get your dream job. Some of them you will actually use in your applications, systems, and programs. The process of solving problems and writing algorithms gains your logic skills, which helps you to make smart decisions even faster than before. Your brain is a muscle and you can train it. Every day your brain solves millions of problems, from getting a cup of coffee to calculating a sum of your bill. You definitely want to do that faster or to automate it finally with your coding skills. So let's break it down to understand what an algorithm is. An algorithm is a set of instructions designed to perform a specific task. Here are the main characteristics of algorithm. One problem, one solution. An algorithm has to provide one solution to the only given problem at a time. Input. An algorithm should have 0 or more well-defined inputs. Output. An algorithm should have one or more well-defined outputs and should match the desired output. Definiteness. Algorithms must specify every step and the order the steps must be taken in the process. Definiteness means specifying the sequence of operations for turning input into output. Effectiveness. For an algorithm to be effective, it means that all those steps that are required to get to output must be feasible with the available resources. It should not contain any unnecessary and redundant steps which could make an algorithm ineffective. Finiteness. The algorithm must stop eventually. Stopping may mean that you get the expected output or you get a response that no solution is possible. Independent. An algorithm should have step-by-step directions which should be independent of any programming code. It means it should not depend on any application and has to be easily translatable to any language. In this video we will break this law by using JavaScript to show some examples. Let me show you an example of a simple algorithm. Let's suppose we have a task to get the sum of two numbers. Given two variables as integers, both integers may contain numbers in a range from 0 to 100. A equals 5 and b equals 3. It's our well-defined input. We have got a number of variables, type of data, and a possible range. The task is to add those numbers and return a sum as an integer. Now we have a defined output. Since now we can write a pseudocode for our task, it will fit to one of the rules of algorithms that it should not be dependent on any programming language. A link to rules of pseudocode standards you will find in the description section down below. First, we define a function called getSum. Point out the pseudocode keywords are capitalized. Inside of parentheses, we put our parameters a and b with the type of each one. In the end of the line, we have to denote the type of output which is going to be returned. The body of the function should have a tab indentation or 2 for spaces. We set our variable with a result, which is an operation a plus b. Then we want to return our result, and finally to show the end of the function. Alright, let's convert the algorithm above to a JavaScript code to make it clear. First of all, we denote our input data. Those are our two variables a and b with values 5 and 3 respectively. Then we define a function getSum with two parameters a and b. The body of the function contains our result variable, which is a result of addition of a and b. Now we return the result. In the very bottom, you have to call our function with arguments we denoted on the top. And finally, to check the result, we can print it to the console. Let's give it a try. And of course it works. In real life, you will have a lot more sophisticated problems to solve. The example above is designed for your understanding how a task is defined, how we can write pseudocode, and finally to convert it to the programming language we actually use. I recommend you to watch my videos about data structures and function complexity to be able to start your journey through the world of algorithms. And right after that, you can keep being tuned to see solutions of all the most popular algorithms in the context of JavaScript on this channel. I will be given a task, define a problem, and show you the best solution with detailed explanations. Hope this video was helpful. See you in the next videos. Bye and have a nice startup.